what is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today we have an AMC stock video. Now I recorded this video halfway through. The connection was bad. I'm really hoping it does well this time. Overall, guys, all I ask you guys to do is smash the like. Let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is reverse repos. Okay, and this will correlate to AMC and you'll see why. Federal Reserve reverse repos hit $2 trillion for the first time. To keep it very, very simple, guys, I'm going to try to explain this to you and just try to hold it all in the simplest way. Let's say I own Apple, Google, Amazon, right? I'm short AMC. To keep this very, very simple, right? And you have a lot of cash on hand. Okay, you have a ton of cash, right? AMC is about to jump and my short position is going to get slaughtered. I really need cash as collateral. This is just an example. For whatever reason, an institution or a bank needs cash, this is what's going to happen during a reverse repo, okay? I have these assets. I need cash. You have a lot of cash and no assets. What's going to happen is you're going to buy these assets off me for whatever price. I'm going to buy them back from you at a later date for a larger price than, I already sold them to you, okay? I just need cash fast. I just need it fast. So it's almost like a loan, but you have my assets held as collateral, okay? So keep that in the back of your head. This is for some type of liquidity problem going on. Money's not pumping, right? Remember, people talk about money drying up. This is an excess of money saving someone, okay? Just hopefully that quick breakdown got through your head. I don't want to make the video too long, but try to keep that in the back of your head and write it down. And why does this correlate to AMC? We're going to get into that. Okay, so the first time you saw a spike, right, this started climbing was actually March 24th all the way up to March 27th. Okay, this was the spike of 2020 in the reverse repos. What did you see during that time period? If we go over here and look at the SPY, we're going to bring up the daily chart real quick. Now, if we take a look at the SPY, what you saw was this, okay? This is what you saw during that time period. March 20th, right? What we said, the first spike, it started spiking in the reverse repos. This was the bear low during COVID, okay? This was the COVID crash of 2020, and it hit the bear bottom, around March 23rd, right? March 20th actually was the bear bottom of this that we can see. So that's the first example. Now, when was the next time we actually surpassed that peak? This was around, we'll be perfect with it and say May 20th. This was the same time this surpassed the peak. What did you see on May 20th of 2021? I can tell you right now, and just as well as I do, you saw, in my opinion, right, this was known that it was coming. This run up to $70 was known that it was coming for institutions, hedge funds. This is just a theory, guys, so take what you will. But this is May 20th of 2021, okay? 2 days before the run up all the way to 70, right, the consecutive green days, hedge funds knew they needed cash in the back of their hand, and that's why I used the AMC as an example to get it through your head, because this is essentially what could have happened. Now, why am I bringing this up is because they just hit a new high. Back here, when this was talked about, it hit 1 trillion. Right now, reverse repos hit 2 trillion. Okay, this is exactly right now they hit 2 trillion just about a year later. And the first year, March or May of 2020, right, you saw that take place. The second year, May of 2021, you saw the AMC take place. And now, May of 2022, May, June, you're seeing 2 trillion come out in reverse repos. As for these cycles, we did a lot of cycle theories playing out with AMC, and this is the most beautiful I have ever seen these cycles playing out. Now, I don't like this, and I do like this at the same time. I don't like this because every time the cycle plays out, market makers or whoever is dropping this drop AMC between 50 and 55%. This is cycle 1. You can really take this on any of the cycles from the peak to the end of the cycle. This is about 55%. Again, another cycle, right? Same goes for GameStop. They're dropping it between 30 and 50% each time a cycle or 2 cycles plays out. For example, this cycle missed, right? We stayed relatively flat between the yellow cycle and the orange cycle. Okay, so they didn't really make AMC take a hit there. And also you can see that, some of these may or may not pan out inverse, right? So I'll take you over to the 2-hour chart real quick so we can set this thing up. I don't want to waste your guys' time and go over everything because for some reason my computer is going slow. So I'm just going to give you what could relatively play out, right? And right now it's really tracking nice. AMC, in my opinion, remember I'm not a financial advisor, is going to come back in the $10 zone. Okay, once it comes back in this $10 zone, you may or may not have 1 to 3 trading days of sideways trading, sideways chop, breakout, come down. This is scenario 1, and this is the worst case scenario. And the reason this is worst case scenario is because if this does pan out, you're still stuck in the cycle. Now, if you're stuck in the cycle, right, you could get this massive sell-off that you see right here, taking AMC to new lows, which is absolutely what I don't want to see. Now, remember when I said before that cycles can and do play out inversely a lot. Now, if this were to play out in some sort of inverse way, whatever way you could set this up, you're still going to that $10 zone. You really are. If this were to play out inverse and $10 is our bottom, either way, inverse or regular, I do think we're going to come down to $10 before we get that run. Now, let's say these cycles are a bit off, right? Essentially, what we're tracking, besides the cycles that they're pulling us through, is this back here, right? What happened right before the run up. And I'm sorry this is so laggy, guys. I honestly understand if you want to press off the video, but this is what we're tracking. Okay, we just got this sell-off now in AMC. And we're either having these 2 days of sideways trading and a move. Okay, this is one scenario. Again, this is also not always to a T. So maybe the sell-off already hit. We're not going to $10. Okay, that could also be a scenario. But in my opinion, if we trade sideways the next couple days and don't get a sell-off, you're probably going to see a nasty, nasty pop, aka a run-up, right? Come end of this week or next week. Or if you see a sell-off to $10 and then you come back over and retake over $15, $16, you could still have that pop. Okay, so I'm hoping for those two scenarios instead of coming down or even having a slow grind up. I don't want that slow grind up if I'm being honest. Just based off of the cycles, it's showing market makers are in control. As for GameStop, this thing as well is panning out in some disgusting cycles. And they're playing out pretty crazy, actually. These are the cycle period and where they get a little bit of a break, a little bit of a space. And to not make this video too long, GameStop could see a pop extremely soon, as well as AMC, of course, right? You see this where the cycle is panning out. If GameStop does play out correctly, okay, this is what you see up here is an inverse cycle. Okay, so this is the cycle played inverse with one of the regular ones back to back, and it actually works perfectly. And this is what you saw in GameStop, the beginning of way back after the run up when market makers tried to gain control. This is something that you saw, and this is something that you could see again before the next run up. As for, not giving you guys a time frame for this video, I think you could see a little bit of a sell-off on AMC come tomorrow and the next day, and I could be completely wrong, and if I am, we will update on that. But that does not mean, this is a bad thing. In my opinion, that means it's another time to load the boat if you want to. If you missed your opportunity, you can load up on calls, you can load up on shares. A lot of people don't like to touch options on this. I'm not here to tell you to buy options, to buy shares, or do anything. Quite frankly, this is not financial advice. I'm just here talking. But guys, this is what I got for this. As for the S&P 500, I see this panning out. there's a couple scenarios. This could just sell off and I could be wrong. But overall, over the next week or few weeks, the SPY can come back and play out one of these scenarios, stay between the parallel lines, get another double top, and continue to sell off and make new lows, retesting this line again, coming down all the way to the 360s. Remember, it could happen, or scenario 2, coming even lower, right? Overall, guys, this is what I got for you for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We can talk about this real quick. AFRM, I wanted to bring this up. I think the cycles on this, I was just doing it for fun, but the cycles panning out on this are looking like AFRM is going to have a run soon, and I could be completely wrong again. But I think, some monthly calls or something along that nature, AFRM could have a slow grind up. Don't quote me on this because they are shorting the shit out of this thing. They're shorting it into the ground, in my opinion. I think this thing's being beat up. It's being attacked, but I'm not the one to do the 6-hour DD on one of these stocks. Okay, I'm focusing on AMC and GameStop as of now. Overall, guys, please smash the like on this video. Consider subscribing. Make sure to turn post notifications on so you don't miss anything else. I feel like there's more I had to talk about, which is really bothersome, and I wish my computer worked faster and ran faster so this video, A, didn't have to take as long, and B, I could just show you guys things quicker, because I know there's something more important that I had to talk about the cycles on AMC and GameStop, which is really bothering me. But just make sure to have post notifications on in case I do have to come out and say something else about AMC and GameStop. Also, guys, if you wouldn't mind, drop a comment down below. I will be sure to respond. Make sure to smash that like and share this video to your friends. So, guys, that is it. If you want free stocks worth up to $3,500, it's free cash. If you're in need of free cash or you're looking for free cash, you can hit the link in the description and make any type of deposit after signing up for Moomoo. It can be a cent, it can be 10 cents, it can be $1. Dollar deposit, sign up for Moomoo, and you will get those free stocks. Okay, guys, you can also sell them and get AMC, or potentially even get an AMC. So, guys, I love you all. That is all I got for you for today. Real quick, if you want to become a member, it's down below. If you want the free Discord, it's down below. And if you want the merch, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the merch link is down below. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.